It's officially official, my friends. Persona 4 Revival is the name of the heavily leaked and rumored remake of Persona 4. And while we don't have much of anything to go by as to how it differentiates itself over the original and Persona 4 Golden, there are some things to go over here, including official statements from Atlus and a brief look at the UI. But other than that, there's some big controversy here with the announcement of this game that has fans and insiders alike scratching their heads as to what the heck is going on with this game. We have a lot to go over here, as we're about to have a grand discussion of absolutely everything we know about this game. So grab some onigiri at Junes, or enjoy a piping hot beef bowl from Aya. And just want to throw it out there to participate in my giveaway of Atlus's latest remaster, Raido Remastered: The Mystery of the Soulless Army, as the game will be launching next week. Participate for your chance to earn the digital deluxe edition of the game, paid for by yours truly, by hitting the link in the description. Alright. Let's talk. Persona 4 Revival. Totally get why Atlus went with the name Revival here, as this word is often associated with rebooting classic movies and TV shows, but rerun just flows better in my opinion. But I digress, as what we've got here is the confirmation that we've all been waiting for, that Atlus is hard at work on a remake of Persona 4, and that is something to celebrate for sure. So exactly what is getting so many of us worked up for? Well, for one, the debut trailer for Persona 4 Revival, or I guess teaser, is a mere 40 some odd seconds long, giving us very, very little to go on here. Let me just say that I, for one, am super stoked for this game, and I don't want to come across as a hater here, but I gotta say, after seeing a trailer of an admittedly beautiful reveal of Samegawa floodplain and the northern part of the shopping district in rural Inaba, all we got was you rolling around at the speed of sound, and I'm like, we got places to go, brother. We gotta follow the rest of the cast. I mean, poor you looks like he's straight out of Persona 4 dancing all night. And yeah, I know this is clearly some early footage of the game, but man, just getting very little here in this trailer and then having no clear idea when this game is expected to release is a bit discouraging, I have to say. Go onto YouTube and Twitter and look at the comments, and you'll hear a lot of Persona fans echo this as well. And it's not that myself and others aren't looking forward to this, far from it. It's that when Persona 3 Reload was announced 2 years ago at Summer Game Fest, that 1-minute trailer provided us with a newly recorded song for that game, footage of the game's battle system, characters, setting, snippets of dialogue and story, along with a look at the UI and more, all while giving us a release window to look forward to. Whereas Persona 3 Reload's UI was clear and easy to view in its debut trailer, Persona 4 Revival's UI is literally taken from a close-up on one of the TVs in the trailer that quite clearly resembles the orientation of the previous remake. And I have no issue with that, it's just the reveal of it. Even the music track, Time to Make History, is the same recording from the original game here, and well, you won't find me complaining about that. In general, Persona 4 Revival's reveal is leagues more disappointing, as it gives us much less insight into the game, while also literally giving us no idea as to when we can expect to see this game release. To add to this, Persona is celebrating its 30th anniversary next year in 2026, and with Capcom recently pulling a fast one on us a few days ago to reveal the incredible trailer for Resident Evil 9 in celebration of that series' 30th anniversary also coming up next year, to get this simple teaser from Atlus is just so underwhelming. I know many of you were dying to get some sort of reveal of Persona 6, and while I initially thought that was where we were headed earlier in the year, with all the leaks and happenings surrounding Persona 4 Revival, from the singer returning to the studio to record some tracks, to voice actors of the original game voice their frustrations about their absence on this upcoming project, I thought Atlus just wanted to get this thing officially revealed here at Summer Game Fest, which they certainly did with this teaser. Let me know what you think about the teaser in the comments, as I'm sure many of you are looking forward to this game, but are a bit disappointed with the lack of content we have here in this first look at this highly anticipated remake. Alright, that's enough of an opinion piece from me, so let's get into what Atlus has to say about their upcoming Persona game, or should I say Peace Studio producer Kazuhisa Wada's statements on Persona 4 Revival and the future of the series. Hello, this is Wada from Peace Studio. Today, I am extremely happy to announce Persona 4 Revival. Moving forward, we will continue to share more information, so please look forward to it. Okay, definitely looking forward to it. Persona 4 is a very special title for me, one that has spawned numerous spin-offs like the TV anime, the Persona 4 Arena series, and Persona 4 Dancing, and has supported Atlus for many years. Right now, we are pouring all our passion and love into its development. I am confident that, whether you're a first-time player or a long-time fan, this will be a fresh and surprising experience for everyone, and I certainly can't wait for that moment. Okay now, definitely hoping that Atlus delivers on delivering a fresh and especially surprising experience for us, especially those of us who've played Persona 4 before. I'm especially looking forward to hopefully seeing some new features and content headed to this game, but let's return to the statement for now. Additionally, we are preparing for the future of the Persona series as a whole studio. We are developing these titles to meet the expectations of fans worldwide, so please hold on just a little longer. We appreciate your continued support of the Persona series. Alright, so while there's no direct acknowledgement of the world's pleas and cries for Persona 6, there is an indirect one here, giving fans some solace that they are, quote, preparing for the future of the Persona series as a whole studio, end quote, and that they, quote, are developing these titles to meet the expectations of fans worldwide. At the end of the day, you can sum this all up to it just being corporate spiel about Persona 6, which is totally true. But just as series insiders and leakers like Midori, aka Ryan from the Bronx, has said, Persona 6 is essentially content complete and has entered the localization stages of development, adhering to Wada's statements of developing the games to meet the expectations of fans worldwide. So yeah, we have no idea when Persona 6 will get revealed, nor do we know when Persona 4 Revival will launch, but as for the latter, I'd expect to hear more about this game in the coming months. If Atlus wants to hype this game up for next year as a celebration of the series' 30th anniversary, I'd imagine a content rollout similar to Persona 3 Reloads over the coming months, where Atlus essentially provides a trailer every month leading up to the release. Only time will tell here, and we really have no idea how close Atlus is to completing this game, as the footage shown in the trailer clearly states early development content on the lower right part of the trailer. We'll just have to keep wearing our patient pants with this one, my friends, but let's switch focus to what a series insider has to say about the reveal of Persona 4 Revival. Over on Twitter, Ramona, who also echoed information similar to Midori, aka Ryan's info on Persona 6 last year during that game's leaks, maintained that Persona 4 Revival is still slated to release in 2026, noting that the same thing happened to Persona 3 Reload. However, hours later, Ramona posted again, remarking, quote, something weird is clearly up with Persona 4 Revival, and I've been trying to figure out what. The clearly early development footage of the game having been in development for around 3 years now is off-putting. So yeah, even though Ramona's information for Persona 4 Revival was built on the foundation of Ryan's knowledge of it in years prior, her thoughts on the confusion relating to this trailer and the game's development certainly echoes what many of us are thinking. Like I pointed out earlier, we are at the whim of Atlus giving us more information about this game, so we'll just have to be patient going forward with not just Persona 4 Revival, but also the reveal of Persona 6. They are likely well aware of the demand of this game, and especially Persona 6, along with the big anniversary coming up next year. So while a lot of this Persona 4 Revival stuff sounds very underwhelming right now, we've still got a half a year to go to see if Atlus will pump out some more information related to these titles. I have no doubt that we will see more of Persona 4 Revival this year, and I'm still quite confident that this game will drop sometime next year. But what about Persona 6? 2026 not only marks the series' 30th anniversary, but also punctuates the 10th anniversary of Persona 5. So next year sounds like a slam dunk opportunity to release the long-awaited Persona 6, if not at least reveal it during Persona's anniversary. Needless to say, with the hype surrounding Persona 6 at this point being through the roof, I'm sure Atlus would rather reveal that game at a bigger event, like say, the Game Awards. So if we don't hear about Persona 6 later this year in December, I'd imagine we will hear about it next year at one of these big industry events. That's just my thinking, but let me know what your thoughts are about Persona 4 Revival in the comments. Are you looking forward to this game? Are you sick of remakes and remasters at this point and just want to get straight into the next big Persona game? I totally feel ya, and hopefully we won't have to wait much longer. Join me over in this video as we dive into the areas that Persona 4 Revival can expand upon over Persona 4 Golden, and I look forward to seeing you all real soon in the next one.